Hi, I'm Roxanne Stansbury, head of school at the Alexander Dawson School. And I'm here on campus on a Sunday hanging out with my favorite person, Mr. Jerry Henderson. And so as I bring Jerry into closer view, I want to mention that it is his inspiration that reminds us that every day is about pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone and finding that perfect balance of productive struggle. And as you can see, I am modeling that today as I take on the challenge of explaining our mission and vision in 90 seconds while also tackling a new learning experience using a selfie stick. So 20 years ago, I had the pleasure of touring this campus while it was still in construction phase. And you can see behind me, it is a beautiful facility. I fell immediately in love, and not just with the beauty of the campus, but the words that were being shared during that tour, the words that come from our mission, the commitment to achieving excellence in mind, body, and character, and the emphasis that we place on students achieving their individual potential, on savoring life, and meeting the challenges of the world. And so I continue to see that 20 years later, it is an intentional part of everything we do here on campus. And a great example is that right now, we are dealing with the adversity of a global pandemic. But we are not losing sight of how important it is for our students to seize this time so that they are meeting their individual potential. And they're finding a way to savor life and know that their learning journey is one that is going to be marked by their ability to find their passions and to solve real-world problems. Our students have a huge responsibility of being able to bridge the inequities that have been brought about by the global pandemic. And they're going to be ready for that challenge because inside these walls and inside these halls, we continue to make that our priority. So with that, I am going to take this selfie stick and hand it over to our assistant head of school, Andrew Bishop, so that he can talk more about the core beliefs. Here you go, Andrew. Good luck.
Hey, thanks, Roxanne. Andrew Bishop here, assistant head of school in the admin building right now. Here to talk about our core beliefs, here at Dawson. Ultimately, the core beliefs are the things that guide us. Our mission is why we're in existence. Our core beliefs is how we live our mission on a regular basis. Here at Dawson, every decision we make on a regular basis is about those things. And to that end, I thought what I could do today is talk about a couple of my favorite core beliefs, here at Dawson. The first is through collaboration and healthy competition, students find value in both success and failure. I think that one's really, really important because at schools, sometimes more than anything else, what we get obsessed with is success. But ultimately, those biggest learning lessons happen in moments when we fail. And I think, Dawson's really a place, and our core beliefs help us achieve the belief that ultimately we want our students to learn how to do hard things really, really well. Another one, especially this year, as we think about our through line, discover your voice. A core belief that means a lot to me is we find strength in our diversity and commitment to learning from each other. Ultimately, here and across the world, what we know is that diversity is an additive. And we grow in both strength and courage and confidence when we have the ability to listen to the story of others. And the last, core belief I'll share, with you today is this, right? Our students commit themselves to the responsibility of being agents of positive change. Now, more than ever before, we need our students to become leaders of the world. We need them to leave Dawson with the capabilities and the skill sets to be the leaders that we need our world needs them to be. So thanks so much. I'm here, with the bear. High five, go get him. On to you, Amanda.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm Amanda Musgrave, and I am out on one of our beautiful playgrounds. You can see kids playing behind me here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Challenge Success. Dawson is very proud to be a Challenge Success school, which means that we are affiliated with Stanford University and schools across the country to help students and families understand the real meaning of success. One of my favorite quotes is, "Success is measured at the end of a lifetime, not the end of a semester. And so we really take that philosophy here at Dawson and embed it in all that we do. And so what that means is we have time for our students to play outside like these guys behind me, and to also have time at the end of the day so they're not bogged down with homework, but they're able to have time for extracurricular activities and pursuing their interests and their many, many talents. We also have very intentional schedules so that our students have large blocks of time where they're able to dive deep into project-based learning. We also have multiple ways of measuring our students' success in academics, meaning that we don't just give paper and pencil tests, but we really challenge our students to show their learning and to teach others. You can see there's more friends coming behind me now as they're enjoying recess from lunchtime, and recess is such an important part of our day, getting outside and playing, and all part of our components of being a Challenge Success School. So thanks for signing in with us today, and be well, everybody.